Boom. Yeah, part two. If you're seeing two notifications, this is what we're doing. Um, yeah, it was trying haps, fail, complete fail. Oh, I didn't even got enough light. There we go. Looking all rainy. All right, let's go. Bam. All right. I'm like so comfortable here. Let's see. All right.
I'm only here so I won't lose my spot.
Yeah, what's up, Deborah? We was
Hey,
trying
Deborah.
something. I don't know if you guys were commenting, if you even seen the broadcast. I broadcast, I think, everywhere, but you know, just, what's that from? Who said that? Isn't that from something? I'm only here so I won't lose.
Oh, Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch said that when he's on.
Oh,
he
right.
said, "I'm
Wasn't
only
it
here so I
an
won't get
interview?
fined."
The interview, right?
Right.
I didn't answer the question. I'm just here because they told me I had to be here.
Yeah. I'm only here so I won't lose my spot. But thank you guys for everybody that's in here. I'm not sure who's here, but for being prayerful. 2 more days we will be on the road to Columbia, Missouri. So y'all pray for me because brother can't drive like that. You know. So
hey, Pastor.
Morning.
So you see how Pastor's hat is tilted to the side a little bit? You see that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So okay, so that's tilted to the holy side of his head. So you got the bug side. Yeah, the holy side. So I don't think I want to touch either part. I'm just saying, just I don't want that kind of smoke. But hey, Pastor Big Mac, what's going on, man?
Morning.
All right.
He got on the right cap though. Did you see the championship ring they got? The Lakers. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I love the Lakers like I love my Cowboys.
Yeah. I won't. Okay. Well. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Jump that. Yeah. Put a pin in that. All right. Good morning, Mama McCory.
Hey, Mom.
If anybody came through on Haps, I appreciate you. Looked like we had quite a few people watching. I don't know if that was the people in the Haps account, which is exciting. But unfortunately, the struggle on Haps is real. It's still got some issues. And I think it's the issues with everybody being on. I think singing, it probably flows pretty decent. But, with the way the tech work with every app, every website, it's different. So what you used to in one spot is not what you get somewhere else. So it may take some adjustment. We may move over there after a while, maybe when they clear up a little bit.
Let them work the bugs out. Yeah.
Right.
They tried to give David a sword and a shield to fight Goliath. David said, "These weapons have not been tried by me." He didn't want to try those weapons in real life and in real time. David said, "Let me use what I know. I'll try these weapons later."
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Yeah,
it's similar to what I be saying about. I don't care how scared you may be. If you've never ran a mile before, when you put a pit bull behind you, you ain't finna outrun that pit bull if you ain't never conditioned to do it.
Exactly.
Right. That's why we look for the nearest car. Always look for the nearest car.
Where can I hide?
Right. Listen, that's how it was when I used to walk the kids around the neighborhood. I'm always eyeballing cars. and that was in the stroller day. So I'm pushing Lexi in the stroller, had AJ by me, and I'm always eyeballing. You know how you practice it, like, okay, I can flip him on top, throw her on top.
Oh my.
Listen, always stay proactive when I'm out with them. Like, okay, if something goes, there's the exit. We can get out of here. Yeah. Oh. That's
so
not what I wanted.
Who did President Trump pardon these days? Who's pardoning now?
All right. So we know some of the names and some of the people he's pardoned has been some of his homeboys and laws and things of that nature. He has the lowest pardon rate of any president. 94 as of now. 94. And
you mean in terms of number of pardons?
Yes.
But he has the highest. He has the highest when it comes to pardoning your friends.
Yes, 29 a suspect. It was just recent 29. There are a few more that came before he did his full hook my homeboys up pardons. There are a few, so I'll give it a rough like 35 to maybe 40 are people of supporters. I put it that way. Are broad, just straight supporters. Obama, of course, we know Obama had 8 years. He has done the most out of any president. 1907.
Wow.
Yeah, because Obama believed in letting people go who he felt had no business being in prison.
Right. And a lot of them were drug traffickers and drug offenders, things that
Why that boy got a machete?
Yeah, they were drug offenders, but they were considered nonviolent.
Nonviolent, yes. Yes.
Hey Sam.
And hey Sam. I'm gonna say hey, you didn't say hey to me. Oh,
hey Sam.
And let's see. So Bush did 200. Clinton did 456, and Bush Senior actually it looks like he did less, unless I missed out on the number. His was like 78. So it's just going through some of the pardons, and it's funny how I think they picked like one black woman that Obama turned down that Trump approved, holding this up as some banner of example. And because when I first heard that, I was like, wow, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. But then I started looking like, there y'all go with just picking one spot,
She probably don't care.
Right.
She happy.
Offenders.
She probably
Right.
I think President Trump is the epitome of
petty.
If my whole squad gonna eat, was
right. Everybody having troubles today. It looks like AT&T and Comcast.
that makes me scary because where I'm moving to, we're gonna have we'll have Spectrum where we're going.
Don't worry.
I'm like, oh my Lord, I don't know.
Hey,
I'm scared.
Hey, don't worry. I mean, you good right now. I got Spectrum.
You got Spectrum?
I got Spectrum.
See, that's scary.
See what you got to look forward to.
Yeah.
So Spectrum has been kind of iffy, but I finally had a cable guy come by and finally figure out what the problem was. How some people they keep coming. It was something with like the way how like something splits, right? And if it's not plugged into the highest power or however they call it, you're always gonna have issues. So he finally went up in there. He said, "You know what the problem was?" He said, "You got cable?" He said, "No." He said, "So I took it and plugged it into the higher rate of power, and I've not had any problems since." That's been maybe a month now. So he actually, after about 4 years now, I finally got it fixed. Yeah, I listen. I'm not promoting them at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel, bro.
That's not.
I'm finna tell you why I'm mad. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. In 2 months, AT&T is fired. If it wasn't messing with my money, if it didn't mess with my money, I'd fire. You see this? You can hear me, but you can't see. Look, if it was up to me right now, I'd fire him. But that extra $300 coming out of my pocket to fire them and breaking the contract, I ain't trying to pay it. So I deal with it for 2 more months. I deal with it for 2 more months. Yes, it better be. Look, AT&T better be glad I ain't rich right now, because here's your little funky $300 and go ahead and connect.
Go ahead on.
Why is it that it's a funky little whatever amount it is when you owe somebody?
Right.
You didn't ask.
Little funky little $1,000.
It won't funky when you ask for it.
I don't see, but here's the difference in this case though, Terry. I ain't borrowing nothing from them. They gotta be some funky old service.
Give me funky service.
No, I'm gonna tell you what this is the equivalent of. I'm gonna put it in your language. You go to McDonald's, you get your quarter pounder, and you get a fistful of onions on it.
Oh, I hate
how you feeling, Terry?
Hey man, I ain't happy. Anybody know me?
Look, just
I
pull
ain't happy.
the onions off, Terry.
It did it last night. It did last night, as a matter of fact. It did the same thing last night. I mean, I know I speak.
Go on, scrape that off.
I know I speak fast, but Jesus,
You
I
sound like
triple
Aretha
cheeseburger with no
Franklin.
onions.
It's not who?
Aretha Franklin in the movie Harlem Nights. She got her mouth all ready for some orange juice. It was just a corner of the onion.
Oh, no, she said corned beef and hash.
I'm all fixed up.
Wait a
Oh,
minute. Wait a
Ain't
minute.
no hash.
Did he just quote?
He said Aretha Franklin.
He said Aretha Franklin.
That was
And
look,
I ain't gonna hold it against him. I know he meant Della Reese. I ain't gonna hold it
Oh,
against him.
Della Reese, my bad. Yeah.
He didn't like the
all
movie
I'm
anyway.
He didn't like the movie, right?
In,
So
in the
it's
words,
He
in the
just
words
quoted
of,
the movie that he.
look,
Don't
in the
like.
words of
Like-
look, wait, in the words of that interview with the actor Morgan Freeman, we all look alike, but everybody was Sam Jackson.
No, I'm just amazed that he quoted Harlem Nights.
Yeah. He watched it a
Right.
few times.
Right.
I'm not going to admit he did. But he did.
I just not
Yeah.
watch the movie.
A
There
few
were great
times.
things in the movie, but overall the movie was junk. Y'all know the movie was junk.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Stop.
Classic.
Just stop.
Classic.
Yeah, I couldn't even get the actor right.
Put that
So
little
listen,
thing
real
away.
quick, AD.
Quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, this shows out of
I
control.
want to get it. No, I really want to get it. That's really back in. The stimulus
Yes.
that President Trump just signed a couple days ago.
Uh-huh.
Is it not true that he fought it in the beginning but ended up signing it? Now then, they flew it down to Florida where he was, and he signed it down there, right? So is the stimulus $600 or the $2,000?
The
I'm
House
confused.
I think the House,
just
passed
passed
to
for
bump it up.
2,000, but it still has
Yes.
to go through the Senate.
Still has to go through the Senate.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the Democrats are calling on the Republicans to, it's on you. It ain't gonna be on us. It's not on us. It's on you.
Because I was confused. I was confused about it because in one story you read, the House approved $2,000 stimulus, and then I'm reading on my little news break app that they got approved for $600. What are the payments? Are they $600 or are they $2,000?
600 is approved.
Yeah.
But there was a stipulation. Trump sent some red lines back to the House to stipulate increasing it to 2,000.
Right.
So the 600 has been approved. The 600 distribution has already begun.
Right.
Right.
Oh, really?
So he can he can line item veto. He can line item, like he could kind of.
But he did not line item veto.
Okay.
He sent red lines. He signed it, but redlined an increase. Right. I want you all to begin. Can nobody see that, brother?
Ain't nobody. It's not focused.
Is that focused? Yeah.
Nope, not focusing.
What'd you say? Read it. I can't see it.
Just go read it.
I know I can't see it.
I ain't keeping y'all waiting. I drove my ballot down in this information. That's
your ballot. Oh, I got you. Good man. Good man. Good man.
I heard they,
Thank you. There
in the lead too.
All right. Yes, sir.
Oh man.
I heard those guys in the lead too. Warnock and what's the other guy? The other lady, dude.
Ossoff?
Yeah,
John
Ossoff. They're in the lead. Yeah.
Morning, sir.
I'm
with the early voting and all that.
Good morning.
Hey,
good morning. What's
I
up, Cole?
can't see any comments. So what's up, you guys?
There's no way to know who's in the lead because no votes have been counted.
They do the poll.
They
probably those poll numbers those
straw polls they do.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I was winning.
Chris, you were right.
You gotta love Chris. You gotta. Chris is always gonna break.
I mean, it's the truth. He speaks truth, though. I mean, they decided to expand.
So, So for you, actually, Trump's number was 94. 94. And yes, he was. It never gave me the moment to switch it. Right.
You talking about my little friend?
The rusty one. Yeah.
That's gotta keep a little rust on.
Is that a piece of meat hanging off of there?
Yeah.
it might be.
I'm gonna cut you deep. He's gonna cut you deep and cause you sepsis.
Cut you long, cut you wide, and cut you deep, and give you tetanus at the same time.
So let me ask you guys this: do you think, and of course with the climate now, because it's easy to say one thing with one person in, but how you feel when the next person gets in. But do you feel like once the Electoral College has spoken, and we've always talked about shortening it as well, that the president shouldn't have as much power as he does, when he's just basically in office, because what they call this the lame duck session.
Yeah.
Or should he just be cut off and just standing by just in case
like
a war breaks out or something?
He hasn't been working anyway.
Right. Right. Right.
I mean, so he signed it. They sent it down to Florida, down to Mar-a-Lago, which isn't technically his residence, but nonetheless, I digress. And he signed it down there.
Right.
I was just confused at the stimulus package off the rip because they got so many different clauses in it that was different from the first stimulus. Because in this particular stimulus package, they have the mixed status clause, to where if you have a couple, one has a green card with a social and the other one doesn't, they still get a check in the house. That wasn't possible in the first one. So if you have a couple who are immigrants, if one has a green card and a social, and the other person does not, they still can get a check.
That's because the person with the green card and a social security number is a U.S. citizen.
Is a citizen, right? So, but they didn't have that in the first stimulus package. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Morning, Bliss.
Hey, morning. Good morning. Oh, he said, Cole said it should be as is. He can see his 100-ish days disappear as the next administration prepares to move into the White House. It's fine as is.
Does he have anything else left? Is there anything left that he can do to thwart this whole thing? Because these people are still having inauguration invites.
I'm sorry, Terry.
For this
blame Chris.
He said, "What the day after election, alcohol president should be." I can't even say that. Frozen and thawed out only in case of
frozen.
Right. I don't know why I couldn't get that word. But it cryogenically frozen.
Chris is killing. I don't forgot my question.
Hey, look, you see what I'm talking about? My bad, Terry. I gotta go off comments. I'm gonna just go to private chat so I can't see.
Oh, I mean, so you said, so is there anything that he can do?
Right. Is there any other?
He seemed like, I mean, as far as the stimulus, he seemed like he's good with it. He just had his issues that he wanted them to fix. The 2000, of course, is the big one talked about, but I'm sure there's other things he wants done. But he still just has to approve it and sign it. Yeah, he can drag his feet.
Can he still do martial law and have the military?
He can do whatever. He's still the president.
He's still the president.
20th. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, January 18th, he 20,000 troops to Syria if he want.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll make a mess for Uncle Joe, but he can do it legally. He can do it.
Right. Yeah, there's no limiting of his power as of yet. He's still the president. Right. He's still the president. And like anything, no one, people are like, oh man, we need to do something, but they know what they do to him is going to affect their guy. Everybody knows that. Like they want to. I'm sure people want to change certain things, but they know any change in him will change everything. So, they want.
Remember, part of his red line of the bill was to encourage them to open up an investigation on voter fraud. So he's still making that argument. That was part of it. In addition to the $2,000, he wanted an investigation into voter fraud, widespread voter fraud.
Right.
Even though the Supreme Court has spoken.
Right.
Yeah. Why are we still here?
Ain't nobody want your funky $2,000 for you to stay another 4 years.
Yeah, it ain't that serious. You can keep it. Well, actually, no, you don't keep it. Give me mine and somebody else if they don't want it. But
they don't want it, right?
I ain't saying I'll always accept.
But yeah, I didn't get
the. But you ain't getting that for it. This ain't quid pro quo.
Right.
Yeah. We ain't doing.
Yeah, but that has been his motive since the beginning. Everybody, going back to Clemency. right?
Right.
What other
Yeah.
president has
It's too late.
pardoned people that they were aligned with? That's never been done before. They've always been told to
Yeah.
stay away from that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
It you know, I was looking it up, and then we went through the numbers. Like I said, Trump is at 94, has pardon and clemency, because I put it together.
So is that 90 friends?
No. But the rough number I'm going with is
now,
about
what's
40.
interesting is one of them was Jack Johnson.
Yes, yeah, I saw that. I was like,
the heavyweight
Jack
champ, Jack Johnson?
Yeah.
The one that's not here no more.
Not
The
here
one that's
now.
been dead for,
Not here no
that's
more.
been
Yeah.
dead for my lifetime.
Yeah. So he
Right.
was, he was convicted by an all-white jury.
Right.
And so the man dead and gone. And so President Trump wants credit for pardoning
Pardon him.
dead man.
Right.
That man dead.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm finna start a whole can of worms. If he wanted to really be a Captain America,
Right.
he should have convicted.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he should have brought old Martha. See, look, hey TNT, I see you.
Right. He pardoned Rob Blagojevich.
Right. Yeah, I see that too.
Right.
I see that too.
Who else?
Yeah, he did pardon. He did pardon Blagojevich.
Yeah.
He was a Republican?
It is great. Yeah.
Was he a Republican?
Yeah.
Blagojevich?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was.
I don't think he was.
He went on Anderson Cooper when he got out of prison. Anderson Cooper, he told him a whole new one, you know, because they're backwards, and he felt like he was a victim of the system. I'm like, dude, you've been breaking the system and using the system to your advantage for years, and now you got caught up in the system.
Right.
Now you're a victim. You know, it's kind of hard to do that.
Right. Nah. So
didn't,
GA
didn't
said,
didn't he pardon Flynn?
Yeah.
Yep. Michael Flynn. He said he was asking for money donation for
minute.
pardon. No,
Has anybody ever been pardoned that quickly?
Yeah.
Oh.
That had to be the quickest pardon in the history of pardons.
Yeah.
He pardoned
the Flynn just went to prison, man.
Ohio, out of that sheriff out of, what was it, Texas?
Oh yes, yeah.
The one who put everybody in pink.
But they can, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pardoned him as well. Yeah.
He like Rob Pear. That's funny.
He said, "What? I need a pardon," but I listened to him.
Chris is on one today.
He said he likes Rob Pear. You're right.
I thought so. Oh yeah, Blagojevich was
was a Democrat. Yeah,
he's a Democrat.
But you gotta remember, the president has only been a Republican for 4.5 years.
No, listen, I know.
He's only Republican for 4.5 years.
Arizona, that's right, Mom. Not Texas, Arizona.
He was in the
with Arizona. Yeah,
he was with the corrupt team, so he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna let him out too."
I can't get past that.
Yeah,
he was Democrat. I didn't know that.
Because I think because he was trying to selling Jesse's seat. Oh, because the Jesse Jackson's son wanted the seat. I think he was selling somebody's seat, but Barack Obama's seat. Barack Obama's seat. I think it was
Barack Obama's seat.
Yeah.
In the Senate.
Oh yeah. Kwame Kilpatrick.
I
don't think he got out. They ain't let him.
Kwame Kilpatrick.
Let do that. Yeah.
I don't think his name on the list.
He said that he pardoned Kim Kardashian. He's so stupid.
I know, but is it me or does Kwame Kilpatrick sound like a Black Panther member of the IRA? He sounds like Stokely Carmichael and the Red faction, the Red October faction, got together, had a kid, and that was him.
Came to an understanding.
I'm telling you.
Oh man. Oh, what did I want? Oh, so all right. So I was looking up. So like everything has a kind of sort of checks and balance. I mean, the president that can.
He's not gonna pardon.
How about it? R. Kelly. Oh,
that would not be surprising.
Well, if he pardoned Kells and Cosby.
Oh. It's
you should pardon Cosby.
They in federal prison? Cosby's in federal?
Cosby is, yeah.
He crossed
Okay.
multiple state lines multiple times with his juice.
Allegedly. No.
Well,
all right.
no,
So,
it's not alleged.
Alleged. Shout out Lee's winning.
So when the president makes a decision to pardon somebody, he has to go through the office of the pardon attorney, and they, they kind of decide, should this be the right move you're making?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, reading, he has bypassed them and just been making his own decision, But should there be like a sign-off process? I think that's my thing, because even with executive orders, I think
that's the benefit of being the president.
Right. There's no sign-off. You just your office in yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Like the Congress, they got to vote. They got people. They got to have come to a majority. House of Representatives, same thing. But I believe, I get the fact that when America was established, and honestly, which makes the presidency kind of funky, because they were trying to get away from the queen and the king and the kind of dictatorship level that was before. So why would you make an office that kind of has some of those powers? That's my question. Why would you have an office like that without some level of checks?
I think there has to be some level of, and I wouldn't consider that a dictatorship, but I do believe that in your own house, you want everybody to be in agreement, to walk in agreement, but don't you have the final say as the head of your house?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So and there's a rare occasion every now and then you make a statement that goes against the whole house.
Right.
And everybody has to live with
it.
Right.
So I think it works on every level.
Right. Oh, Romello, what up, brother? He said, how long have presidents done these last day pardons? That's a good question. That's a good question.
Great question. When were pardons instituted? I think they've always been around.
Let's see.
Yes, he is an institution. Absolutely.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Yeah, I do recognize that.
Can I throw another monkey wrench out there? Because I was actually looking on the website and finding every pardon case that he's had. This dude has only pardoned 5 people, which should even be considered having pardonable offenses.
Right.
No, like I'm gonna just glance over some of the what at the top. Okay, so Joseph Arpaio, what his offense, contempt of court. He didn't even have a sentence. How you somebody who don't have a sentence? Christian Saucier, whoever this was, unauthorized retention of defense information. He was in prison for 12 months. How do you get the next one, 30 months? The next one, 1 year and 1 day. The next one, 5 years probation.
Right.
3 months imprisonment, 3 years supervised release. Another one, 12 months. Forfeiture of all pay and allowance. Confinement for 20 years. Okay, that was the first one that I think that probably was in one of those spaces that, okay, this guy deserves, he qualifies for being, he was facing 20 years. 33 months, 42 years, 12 months, 2 years probation, 4 months, 2 years probation, fine, another fine, another no sentence, time served. Since when do you pardon somebody? Look, that's one of those moments. Hey, the justice system missed it, brother. But hey, you free.
Right. Yeah, I think I was just looking up. So it says, can someone be pardoned before they convicted? Yes, a federal pardon can be issued prior to the start of a legal case. So basically, like here this is. Go ahead, ignore that. That's basically just don't worry. Expunge that crime. And then I was looking up. I was trying to say, I guess pardons also mean I am, like it's expunged from my record as well. Like it never happened, kind of thing.
Right.
Because I think I saw someone ask, "Can you get a firearm after you've been pardoned?" And it looks like you can, because it shows that you've never.
Yeah, a pardon wipes the slate clean.
Right. It's nice. So he said, let's see. So he's a pardoning offenses that should shouldn't have occurred in the first place. He said we don't need any more laws about laws. Pardon power means he could do what he wants. Yes, everyone has just got to be good with it. Yes, indeed. He could get Giuliani to kill someone. Then possibly. I mean, as long as you don't show there's some conspiracy, probably like long as there's no connection, it's possible. Oh, he said he's pre-pardoning his kids. So yeah, I think I don't know, like at least during this session, there should be some kind of checks and balance, not as blatant that you could just do anything, especially because normally most lame duck presidents, won't go way off the grid because they're party affiliated, so they still connected to the party, still have to do what's right for their party, not to make them look bad. But with Trump, he's not really party affiliated, as you can see throughout these 4 years that he just, you got to be with me.
Oh, he party affiliated, all right. He just affiliated with the boys that we don't know about.
Oh wow! Oh right. His full partner of Richard Nixon. Mm-hmm. Right. He said he's a partner himself. Right. Right. Oh, so yeah, that's this whole partner thing. I know there's more to come, and there's more antics until January. Was it 19th? We said. What's the date? What's the date that it's all over?
He will be out of office at 12 noon, January 20th.
January 20th. There you go.
And if he decides that he doesn't want to leave the illustrious White House, I think President Biden says we have protocols and procedures.
Right. Yeah. Right. This is gonna be interesting. He may show up. He may be there.
Well, remember Trump told the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. I think he has told them to jump back in on inauguration day, because he's told everybody to show up.
Right. Yeah. So it's gonna be kind of interesting.
And look, who gonna pardon them when they realize that he ain't got no more executive power? And
right. Because I'm sure acting up at the inauguration is
no,
gonna really get you just a problem.
I don't think that's the one you want.
That's gonna be some real problem.
I don't think there's going to be an inauguration like we would have it historically anyway because of COVID-19. So
right. That's true. Oh, there's going to be some violence, possibly. We hope not. All right, guys. Oh, we've had a long morning on different apps. I don't think cause before midday he can pardon. So we appreciate you guys rocking with us and hanging with us. Oh, thank you guys for being with. Thank you for.
Let's try to refrain from foul language on this platform.
Yes.
But,
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I have to acknowledge that. Yes, indeed. Use other creative words. We got a lot.
Thank you.
Big vocabulary. So we appreciate you guys rocking with us.
But we pardon you this time.
Right. You've been with us for a while. You good.
We pardon you, brother.
There you go. That's better.
We love you, man. We love you.
So, all right, guys. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We won't be on apps. Don't worry. We're gonna work the kinks out. We're gonna give them a minute because they're pretty new, so they're still probably working their kinks out. Because I was first broadcast got stuck in a loop. It's crazy. It was crazy. Oh man, what's up, Taiwan? I got a leg. Gotta have the alerts. Yeah, man. Hit them alerts, man. Hit them alerts. Taiwan is a brother I've been around since like middle school. So that's my man.
He know you know you.
He know me. Right. Right. Oh, all right, guys. So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Oh, Kalinda in the building. Great.
What up? Blessings.
Yes, blessings. And if it was mimosa.
So is that orange juice and champagne?
You said mimosa?
Yeah, that champagne.
I think so.
I hear them all the time, but I gotta.
I think so.
Because look, Pastor said her name, and I keep forgetting.
Her name is Shanae.
Janae?
Yes.
Shana.
Okay. Because I remember him saying Shanae, but I just keep saying mimosa. And I was like, wait a minute, that's the champagne juice, right? So in my head,
And look, her
is she
her
light
name is
skinned?
Renee. She said, but the experience is Mimosa Bliss.
Bliss.
Ah,
Yes,
gotcha.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
You see your cuz throwing you those
She
shout
said,
outs.
she
Hey,
said, love them.
that's my cuz right there, man. That's
Yes,
family.
indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
I'm glad
So,
you said that because I would have said Shayna.
And
Right.
look, and if you come for me, you can trust and believe. Mimosa Bliss gonna be right there.
So you said she got your back.
we got your back.
So you said she your Cody.
Hey,
Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir. Yep. I tell you better be careful with me.
No doubt. All right. Yes, Haps is cool, but I need to find a way to broadcast from here to Haps. So that's gonna be my goal. That's gonna be boom.
We're gonna have to take the remedial course.
Right.
Perhaps. And we need some remedial training over here.
Yeah.
Because he has an epic fail this morning. All right, guys. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We appreciate you rocking with us. As always, stay safe, keep your 6 feet, be aware. And if you're in the building and you're taking the vaccine, let us know your experience because I would like to know.
And if you're in the state of Georgia,
yes,
if you are in the state of Georgia and you have not voted, you are officially considered a truant right now. All right.
Right.
If you have not gotten the message by now,
Right.
listen, this is real talk. Yes. You have to let your voice be heard. It's not my issue who you vote for.
Right.
Look, make a decision, right? Go vote. We're in trying times and we have got to let our voices be heard. If there was ever a time to vote, I know there's always a time to vote, but if there was ever a time to vote, we have got to make a statement in this election, period. We're talking about our immediate future.
Yes.
Right. So let's make a change. Let's make a shift. Indeed. Let's make something happen. Go out there and vote. If you haven't, you're late.
You're late. That's it. That's all. We out. I didn't want to catch that. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Good morning.